is going to look like because I can't see anything. Where are you?
I'm in here. Don't come in here just yet.
Okay.
This is the X-rated version. You photographed the room or something.
Oh, right, okay. This is the room that we have at the Résidence de Royan. This is a lovely room with a nice old-fashioned bed. Well, I'll try and put a bit of backlight on it so you can see it a bit better. With windows. A look out over the garden and the terrace. We've just... Yeah?
Open the window and video the beach.
Okay, I will do. I don't know if this can come out very well. The lights that you see are the lights along the sort of promenade of the beach. I think the beach itself is a bit dark. And we've just been to a restaurant there where we had some really good food, nice seafood and a nice grill, except for Joe's lamb chops. And we've just walked back, but I think it's all dark here. Right, Joe suggested I switch the camera to low light. And I'll try backlight, which lightens it up a bit so you can see a tiny bit more, but it's not a lot more actually. So I think I'll pause it here. So this is the rest of the room with a bit of backlight and low light on it. And you can see the windows looking out onto the beach. And a lovely dressing table. And the windows. And this huge, absolutely monstrous chest of drawers. You must need a mansion to sort of make this thing fit in. Kind of dominates the room a bit. But we've had a lovely night with Mom and Dad. Went for a walk on the beach before dinner. Oh, you can see me. I'm in the mirror. Hello, hello. Hello. And went for a lovely walk along the beach. The sun was setting, and then we went into the restaurant, and which was very nice, simple, good sort of grill over a wood fire.
Wasn't that good?
Joe's lamb chops were the low point of the night, but everything else was good. We had langostinos as a starter, which, although a bit of hard work, was very nice. And Mom and Dad had it off, and Joe and I had a walk on the beach and went back for a couple of drinks, and we're just going to finish up the night with a glass of Pinot. Right, well, I've poured the Pinot.
All over the bathroom floor.
All over the bathroom floor. Apart from that, I've poured some into little glasses. And we're just about to have a little bit of a nightcap before we go to bed. Here we go. Joe's got his glass of Pinot.
Yes.
Do you have any comments on the visit so far or the day?
It's been long and tiring and very enjoyable. And I'm glad to see we've got the crate of 4 Pinot in our room.
The rest of it's tucked away in the boot of the car.
Cheers. Actually, it's not. Or is it? Maybe it is. Can't remember.
Is what?
Right.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
The rest of it's in the boot of the car. But we've got 4 bottles up here in our room.
Yes. And we did have slightly more, but Penny's just tipped off one over the floor in the bathroom. Because she did the classic thing of reading the label when the top was off.
Oh dear.
Bless her. And you're off.
Good evening. I'm having my bit of Pinot now, the bit that I didn't spill on the bathroom floor. It's funny how much the Pinot brings back memories of campsites and doing tape recordings back to the States and sitting at the campsite in the evening having a glass of Pinot and building up the fire to have barbecues and cooking out steaks, making curries, and visiting various Pinot establishments in the area.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been fun driving into the Charente region. And a lot of memories have been coming back, even though we haven't actually recognised much of Royan so far. We certainly didn't know this area. So we'll have to go to Saint-Palais and see if we recognise that, because that was the beach that we always used to go to. And then we'll have to go into Royan. I think we'd recognise the casino area and the church area, and there must be a seaside bit, which is where we did most of our singing, and we should recognise that. I think those are going to be the three key parts of Royan that actually ring bells with us. And then I think we'll recognise some of the route going back up to Rennes. But it really, I mean, after 18 years, it's a long time, so we're going to go back and see what kind of memories we can dig up on our trip back. But so far it's been great, so long may it continue. Cheers. Having breakfast at the hotel in Royan. Lighted it up a bit. I've just been commenting on what a good breakfast it's been. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Bonjour.
Dad's taking to the language like a native. It's a beautiful scene of trees, pine trees. And if we look out down here, you can see the beach through the trees. And there. That's the beach where we were last night.
All these windows and the shutters are closed.
Yeah, that's to keep out the sun. Mind you, they don't need to worry about it this time of the morning, but it will get quite hot. Bye-bye. I've walked to the edge of the grounds now, and you can see the ocean and the beach. It's low tide. And that's the beach of Nozon. And somewhere in there, behind the trees, I think in there, is the restaurant. Is that it? Yes, that's part of the restaurant where we ate last night. La Maison Blanche, the White House. And then these are the grounds of the hotel, which has a main building, and which is behind. I think you can't really see it from where I am at the minute. And it's got a lot of these little villas around it. It looks like there's a pool over there. So I'll just move around and get the building. This is the back of the building and the terrace where we had breakfast. Very pleasant, with lots of trees around it. And the birds singing away. So we're going to get packed up and ready to go and drive into Royan. Actually, this was the place where we had dinner last night, called the White House. We sat just inside one of those little windows, little portholes. We could look out and see the sea as we had dinner of langostinos and salmon and salad, and then chicken, lamb and duck and more salmon. There's Mom, Dad and Joe. Don't know how that will come out with the sun. This is the dining room.
The dining room and the bar.
And the bar. And Dad was just commenting on
I like
the
the
color
scheme. Yeah,
The rust, and cream. Yeah, it's very pretty. Oh, I should get some of your bedroom as well. I'll come up with you and get a quick shot of it. What were you saying, Mother?
I was just saying that the decor here is so totally different from what we experienced in America.
Mm-hmm.
The colors that they put together and the paintings and the different scenes. I can't really explain it, but it's very beautiful, but it's just very different.
This is the menagerie here. A dog, a dog. Oh, he's going. And there's a cat as well. There's the cat. Of course the cat would be in that little spot of sunshine coming through the door. This is the hallway, and we're impressed with the graining effect. It's all paint. It's not actually varnished wood. It's painted wood. Say hi!
You could be called a real bloody nuisance.
This is Mum and Dad's room. A huge wardrobe. They go for the really big furniture. We've got a huge chest of drawers.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, why not?
I'll show you how big it is. I opened it last time.
It's like a room, isn't it?
Because I think it would fit the whole of our wardrobe.
Wow.
Oops.
It is, it's huge.
Oh, well, you got it.
That's alright, I've got the inside. And what's your bathroom like?
Love it.
Nice stone sink.
However, Teddy, there is one flaw.
Appearance is everything. Just don't
Pick it
push
up.
too hard,
Just don't try
yeah.
to steady yourself.
So your wild nights of passion have to take that into account.
Exactly.
No tying to the bedstead, right? Well, at least you've got a shower.
Oh my gosh.
All of the bathrooms that we've been in, they've had a shower. And, well, I mean, and of course a bathtub too, but the floors are so very slippery.
Yeah, they're all tiles, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all very
Yeah.
slippery tiles. And
Yeah.
of course when they place the little floor mat in front of the sink, where it should really be placed by the tub.
By the tub.
You know,
Yeah.
for when you're stepping in
Yeah.
the tub.
Yeah, because otherwise you could really slip.
But of course they're all very petite people, so it's not a problem.
They probably fall very stylishly as well.
Well, here we are at Royan, trying to remember some of the landmarks. Now this looks vaguely familiar to me. All the boats. Scan of the area. Penny, do you remember it?
Yes, I remember this area here. In fact, I've got a memory of us walking around the boats and looking in some of the scuba diving shops and that kind of thing. I'm sure
Yeah.
we've walked along this strip here. And it could well be as we walk up along here, because there's some restaurants there, and there may be some further up, but this may be the kind of, because if you look all around there, because that's a beach there.
So, which area do you think it looks vaguely familiar to me?
I'm sure we've walked along this quay.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was further up from the main restaurants. It may be further up along that curve is where the main restaurants were that we did, and it may be that the top two was kind of up behind, I think.
Yeah.
Because this bit definitely looks familiar.
It does.
In that little bit there. Calling it the turtle, the second.
Well, we don't know what happened to the first.
Yeah.
But,
I wonder if they're the
Sit
names
down.
of the owners, because it was Martine and Jean-Luc
know.
were the owners of the other one.
there's a trip down memory lane there.
Yeah, because we used to save that for the end of the night. They gave us a sticker for the car that we put in the back window. We never got that put it on the car, but I think we've still got it. Because when we were going through the attic, we could find. Oh, je pense qu'on a toujours, parce qu'on était dans un grenier, et je pense que je l'ai vu avec tous mes souvenirs de Royan.
Vous avez des enfants?
Non, pas encore.
Vous êtes en vacances là?
Oui.
Ah ouais?
C'est la première fois que mes parents ils voient la France, donc on voulait les faire visiter.
Vous êtes là depuis quand?
Lundi dernier, parce que ici nous sommes samedi, n'est-ce pas? Oui, oui, donc on a pris le tunnel lundi, puis on a fait and then there was a big room behind, but she said that she likes
This is
this
the
one
new
better.
torch.
It's just the two of them doing it, whereas with the other one, then she had a chef and gosh, it's amazing.
How many years? 14?
years.
18 years?
18 years, good God.
16 years. 16 years.
84, so it's 16 or 17 years now. Yeah, so this is last. Oh, two. And the other restaurant that we actually sang in was over the other side, she said.
Yeah.
So, but this is really nice because it's got more light, and I like the little portholes and the little windows and everything. And then I wonder, because they used to work on the cruise boats, I think in Canada, she said. Oh, really? And I wonder if these are boats that they've actually worked on. I'll have to ask her, but I bet they are. Because I think that's how they met, from what I remember. And look at the turtle shells there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a turtle shell.
That must be what this is.
Yeah, turtle shell. Yeah.
Ce sont des bateaux sur lesquels vous avez travaillé. C'est toujours belle. Bon, c'est over here.
Really?
Here we are along the seafront in Royan, where we used to sing. We're sat in a crêperie,
Something we never did when
which is something we never did when we were here before, because we used to be working. We used to go to Saint-Palais, to the beach there, and have crepes there. So we thought we'd have some lunch here, as we've had a wonderful rediscovery of Jean-Luc and Martine at the Tortue.
Hard to believe it's 18 years since last.
I know, it is, isn't it? And we found some nice t-shirts for all the little Hoban boys. So we're going to eat now. We wanted to take some shots of this bar because we're not sure if it's the bar that we knew when we were in there. And to get the waiter, who's been very nice. We got this. We get back. I'm trying to find him, but he's disappeared now. Not sure. There we go. Say hello. Well, this is the seafront with various restaurants in it. That kind of place that we would have sung at. And this is a big gap in the middle, just below the church. This is the avenue, the front of all the restaurants and the trees.